Alright, we've reset here to this 4-inch cleanout along the right edge of the driveway. You'll see there's our driveway entrance, and just at the base of between these on this planter area here, we're able to uncover this. Now this is not a standard cleanout fitting. This is a short sweep, called a sanitary tee, where it should be a combination fitting. And you'll see the camera has a tendency to want to go backwards sometimes, but this time we came in right. Alright, so as soon as we drop around this turn downwards here, we've got some pretty significant root intrusion. There's a lot of soil in this area here, so this is evidence that the pipe is more than likely broken here. With the roots and soil, it makes it difficult to see the actual break, but we've seen enough to be able to say that this pipe has been compromised here. So this is essentially at the bottom of this cleanout, which is about 4 feet deep. We'll drop down another couple of feet as we make that vertical drop. So we're going to have to dig probably 6 to 7 feet here along the edge of the driveway to get to that area. Alright, so we'll continue pushing the rest of the way out to our public sewer here. Some of the roots that we knocked loose there, punching through that. Off towards the front of the property now. Going to start running out into the street. Now at these joints we have these areas where the pipe sections were put together. It creates these little dams, if you will. So some areas where we're kind of underwater. It's not a very uncommon situation, so it's certainly not something we're recommending repairing usually. Although we've got enough water in some of these areas, ideally we would want to be able to get a guide on the camera to be able to see these areas better. Get the camera up off the bottom of the pipe. Unfortunately, we can't do that without root intrusion and all that obstruction. It does look like it is just the mortar. This area in particular, you can kind of see how much mortar actually squeezed through at the joint. Should be able to Here's our public connection right here, about 33 feet from where we dropped in. Alright, so overall the system is generally doing okay, with the exception of that one area. That's right here, a few feet down from the cleanout. And it is in a fairly deep area here, so to get to that is probably going to require cutting open some of this driveway, or maybe even digging in from the part of the neighbor's yard to it. That'll be all determined by the sewer contractor chosen to do the repairs. But that is something that we're going to go ahead and just recommend repair on, rather than recommend cleaning and a follow-up to see the actual break. With the conditions we see there with the roots and the soil, and we saw some earthworms there, and that is a compromise of the integrity of the system. So we'll go ahead and just recommend in our written report that area be repaired. The remainder of the system is doing pretty good. There's reasonable access to be able to monitor and maintain these other portions of the system, so I'm not going to be recommending any additional cleanouts. The section of original clay piping that is underneath what is now part of the structural footprint of the building is functional. There was no damage found in that area, so again, just put on upgrading that to an improved material at this time, although if they're doing work here they may decide to do that just so that the system is correct and proper. But as far as function goes, there's no reason to recommend replacing that at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude the video portion of the examination for today. Please do refer to my written report for the final findings and recommendations, including repair costs and also the maintenance recommendations for the system. Now, we do recommend that all main sewer lines are examined after any significant seismic activity, and that main sewer line should be examined annually to monitor for changing conditions in the system. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.